Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so how can you track where your work is published? What I'm going to show you today is how I do that. So, how do I track all of my work? Well, I do that using Google Alerts. They're very easy to set up if you have a Google email. All you have to do is go to google.com/alerts and you're able to monitor the web for interesting new content. And every single time something happens, Google will send an email directly to you. So I have mine set up so whenever my name is mentioned, I get a Google alert. Whenever David Furker San Diego Wave FC is mentioned, I get a Google alert. Whenever David Furker Sports Photography shows up, I get a Google alert. Same with David Furker USA Today, David Furker dash USA Today Sports, David Furker backslash San Diego Wave FC. So anytime any of those things are mentioned, I will automatically get an alert that'll go straight to my Gmail. Now I have saved a month's worth of alerts, so I want to show those to you guys here. So as you guys can see, I've opened up a Google Doc. This is my photography links. This is where the majority of my links and images have been posted. So we're going to go into my search results, and here's my email from pretty much the last month. So we're going to click on the first here, and then this is telling me big weekend for San Diego women's soccer. So let's click on this. Here's an image that I took from the Thorns game last year, and this is credited to me. Also, a photo of the strikers that I had. So if I wanted to, I can just take this link, go into my links sheet here. As you can see, this is all san diego news.com, and just add the link below. That way I know, okay, cool. But this is not as big of a deal. Link here, um, you can see that got picked up with Wave, so I got credited via being a photographer for the Wave. I also got credited for myself. And then here's the other alert. So we're going to go back. We're going to go to the next one. You guys can see here one of my photos from the Yankees game got picked up by Empire Sports Media. Another one of my Padres photos got picked up by Yardbarker. And another one of my Yankees photos by MSN. So we click on here. Yeah, you can show me updates, whatever you'd like. I go down. Yes, this is one of my photos for USA Today. So that I would put in my USA Today file under my links, which I don't have on here because I have a special document that's related to just baseball only, and that is not in that count. So we can just go USA Today and then Empire Sports Media. Okay. This I'm going to exit out. Yardbarker. I'm going to copy the link. Here's a photo of Tatis and Campusano, I think. Yeah, Campusano. So that got in this article. So I'm just going to put this down here. So far we have found some images that I would not have known was published online previously. So Empire Sports Media, we're going through the check. This is a different photo from right here. So that will count as. So far, we found 4 different links. We're going to go to this one. Here's a Sports Illustrated. This was one that I shot for Boston 2023. Again, you would not know that I took this photo, or I would not know that it was used. So I just keep adding everything to the sheet as it goes. Um, This photo, another SI blog. So you guys have already seen that. Yardbarker used it. So SI blog has now also used it. This was the MSN. So I'm not going to count or add this one. So we'll go back here. And then here's another. So that SI one was already used. Is the wave in desperation mode. This shot is saying it's credited to me, but I did not take this photograph. So I am not going to use it. Again, you can see my Twitter. I'm such an important person on Twitter now that my Twitter conversations show up, which is funny. This we already have the link for. Again, just some of my tweets show up. MSN, this one. Carlos Rendon, that one we already have, so we don't have to add it. But this is a very easy way of tracking where you guys have had your photos posted. As you can see, a lot of these are MLB photos. So these are photos from when I was shooting on the wire for USA Today. So wave parts ways with Casey Stoney. This probably will be a photo I've taken of her. I don't think I took this one. This one might be another. We're just going to credit David because he takes a ton of photos. So we're not going to use this one. This is East Village Times. This is a San Diego blog that pays for a subscription for USA Today. So we're going to add this to my photography link list here. I'm going to do just a few more just so we can see what is out there. I've literally saved all of this to show you guys. Rum Bunter. Another photo that I took. So, add it to the links page. Yardbarker East Village. That's the same photo we already have. Okay, we're going to go back. Yardbarker, East Village. Some of these you guys will see are the same, just because it's getting picked up on like multiple days. Here's a New York Post one of my photos from Miami. So this is a big time newspaper. So it's always good to have all of your links pulled. This way, if anybody ever comes to you and say, "Hey, man, where have you been published?" Or if you are trying to get a new job someplace, you want to be able to have a link handy of every single place your work has been used. DraftKings support. So that's a no-no. Biggest disappointments by players. Wonder which one is mine. You can see they're all using. So they have a USA Today subscription. So, okay, here's mine. So this is how I use Google Alerts to help me know when my images have been published. And then if I wanted to, I can go in here and click see more results. So here's my email if you want to email me, LOL. But you can also add your accounts here. But under my name, these are the first few things that come up. So here's the thing from Clutch Points. This was today. So Padres get updated Musgrove injury timeline. So this is a photo of my photo of Musgrove. So this article I have not seen yet because it was published today. So more than likely it will get sent with the Google alert. And how I have the Google alert set up is that they will email me at 12:01 a.m. every single day, and not when the article is indeed published. So here, this was published today, and then another photo of me from the Yankees game. So like I've been getting a ton of play from Yankees. I had over 300 images published in that series alone. But I want to show you guys one other way of being able to find your images that have been published. And this is how I do it. So what I'm going to do right now is called a reverse image search on Google. So I'm going to go into my folder here. So these are photos that I've shot for the San Diego Wave specifically as a team. And these are like photos that I delivered to them. So I can see if any of these were published. I'm trying to look for like my best photo here that I think would have a chance. Maybe this photo of Gurma. So we're going to upload here and we're going to reverse image search it on Google. And then this should pull up anything similar. And we look here. Right now it's finding the background. There's nothing quite similar to my photo. So then we move on. So what I want to do here is upload a photo that I know could get picked, that I know is picked up here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to try Sabercats. We're going to try rugby photo because I did post this on social. So we'll see if it appears. So as you can see, it is not popping up. It's just pulling up other Legion-based images. But I really was hoping that I would have something handy that I could show you guys here. This photo right here is one that I took for USA Today a few seasons ago. So as you guys can see, I have uploaded it here, and this is where it was used. I did use it on my website. This is one of my portfolio photos for USA Today. So it's only on here. This photo was also used as one of the photos of the week from USA Today that week of the season when it took place. But it looks like nothing. So it's just my website, but that hopefully shows you guys a little bit of it getting picked up here. I am going to plug in a hard drive right now I'm going to plug in a hard drive right now that has a bunch of my Padres photos on it, just so I can show you how to utilize this feature. Okay, now it has my drive plugged in. So we're going to go to USA Today, Padres Yankees. I believe Friday was the Juan Soto. So edits. These are the photos that I sent to USA Today. I pulled some photo out for social usage. I want to find the specific okay, the Soto bat flip here. This photo was used by a bunch of publications. So we're going to do here, we're going to go to see exact matches. And then you guys can see here it was used in Bergen record. This is my image, as well as this. You guys can see here's the credit. So we go back, Toronto Star. This one could be mine or it could be AP's. Okay, this one is AP's photo, but if you guys look at how close, look how close this is. Let me. We literally all have the same photo. Okay, this is Greg's. I used Greg's. Um. Okay, yeah, this is mine right here. This is Greg's photo. This is my photo. Almost the same. His bat's a little bit more vertical than mine. He just won the Pulitzer Prize this year. So he's been shooting way longer than I have, but you can see our images are almost nearly identical. But you have to go in and plug in your photos and then go look. Um, Yahoo via USA Today, Bob Nightingale, my photo. So just something cool to think about when you guys are editing, when you guys go through and want to know, hey, whose photo is this? Or, hey, did I get any coverage on the images that I took today? So this is the Athletic, and this is my image. You can't see because it's behind a paywall, but I have done the paywall search, and I do know that that is my specific image. We can keep going here. This is probably Greg's photo based off the bat tilt. So I have been in an argument with a bunch of content creators on social media that believe team specific is always the most important. And I want to use this here as an example just to show you this shot was shot by a wire photographer who doesn't work for the team, but it was posted on Team Social, and you wouldn't know that he did not take that photo. You would assume that this is a team photographer shot, but it's not. This is a wire. These are wire photos. This is very similar to my shot of Soto. Um, so let's look at that shot now. So it is very close. I have Soto jumping from my angle. His angle is Soto over the cutwater. That's the major difference. But that's something that I wanted to show you guys, which is pretty cool to see. But if you have any questions about how to use Google Alerts to find your images or how to use a reverse image search, please feel free to let me know. Please don't hesitate to reach out. A lot of us photographers are doing this nowadays where if we shoot an event the night of or the next day following that event, we are out there actively going through and looking up our images to try and see if our images were used. And here's a perfect example right here. This is a photo that I took of Melanie, one of the Wave Young Guns, and my photo was used here by Just Women's Sports, and it actually is a Parkside card. So that's pretty cool to see. I did not know that this was a card. So that's pretty cool to see that my photo made it onto a card from that one match. So something to always look into. Make sure you Google your images. This way you can make sure nobody is stealing your photos and making sure that you are always receiving credit. Again, here, David Furker, USA Today. And that is about it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and be on the lookout for the second video in my cropping and culling series. And this way will be the fastest way to crop and cull your images. So until next time, you stay classy, San Diego.